Hi there, welcome to Time-Tested Advice, your guide to discovering the strong and serene force inside you. Our exploration today starts with a powerful idea. While tears can nurture growth, it's the sunshine after the rain that brings about real change. This video isn't just about how Sigma females handle or hide their pain. Instead, it's about what happens when they use that energy for powerful transformation. This is a tale of growth, toughness, and bold power. If you're eager to see the amazing changes that happen when Sigma females move past their tears, stay with me till the end. Let's get into the video. Number 1. The magic of inner change. When a Sigma female stops shedding tears, she doesn't just get over her sadness, she turns it into something powerful. This change is like magic, where she takes her raw feelings and changes them into strength and insight. It's like taking a rough piece of metal that represents her grief. Every tear and heartache polishes this metal, getting it ready for the heat of transformation. The Sigma female enters this challenging process by choice, knowing it's not the end for her, but a new beginning. Her change is quiet. There's no big show, no need for others to notice. It happens deep inside, like how fire purifies gold. This new strength doesn't look for applause. It simply exists. Others around her start to see a change, even if they can't tell exactly what's different. What's remarkable about this change is that it lasts. Unlike quick shows of strength that fall apart under stress, the Sigma female's change endures. She doesn't just get through pain, she redefines herself by it. This strength becomes both her shield and her guide, influencing her choices and reshaping her goals. In the end, this deep personal change distinguishes her. While others might break down or grow bitter, the Sigma female becomes stronger, smarter, and more unyielding. She stands as a testament to how embracing and transforming pain can lead to extraordinary personal growth. Number 2. The whisper of steadfast courage. When the tears stop, a new kind of clear vision emerges. This clearness sharpens the resolve of a Sigma female. This kind of understanding doesn't come from pushing feelings away, but from deep reflection. She doesn't dismiss her feelings. Instead, she thinks them through, understands them deeply, and then moves ahead with a determined purpose. Steadfast courage is a quiet type of strength that doesn't look for applause. It's like a silent force that drives all her actions. Picture a calm lake, peaceful on the surface, but with strong currents moving beneath. This is what a Sigma female's resolve is like. Once her crying ends, with this newfound clarity, she begins to direct her life with a new perspective. Choices that used to be muddled by emotional confusion now become perfectly clear. She weighs her options with both reason and gut feeling, letting her inner sense lead her. This clarity helps her to establish clear limits, focus on her health, and chase her dreams without doubt. Her steadfast courage also becomes a motivation for others. In a noisy world where loudness is often seen as strength, her quiet sureness is remarkable. Others start to see her as a symbol of reliability and fortitude. The true beauty of steadfast courage is that it strengthens over time. Each hurdle she overcomes and every barrier she faces only boosts her resolve. She doesn't have to proclaim her strength loudly. Her deeds are a more powerful testament. This silent strength becomes her signature mark, distinguishing her as a Sigma female. Number 3. The stronghold of inner strength. When a Sigma female stops shedding tears, she starts to develop what can be called inner strength or emotional independence. This doesn't mean she becomes unfeeling or distant. Rather, she builds a private, safe space inside herself, where her self-esteem and joy are safe from harm. Often, The world expects women to look for others' approval, but the Sigma female steps away from that expectation. She no longer seeks others' validation or comfort, and instead turns to her own beliefs and feelings. She begins to trust her own instincts and choices. Creating this stronghold of emotional strength is a big challenge. It demands self-awareness, self-control, and a dedication to growing personally. The Sigma female spends time getting to know her own feelings, recognizing what upsets her, and learning ways to handle her emotions effectively. She masters how to experience her emotions without letting them overpower her. This newfound independence doesn't lead to her becoming isolated. Rather, it helps her build stronger, more genuine connections with people. Because she doesn't depend on others to make her feel complete, she enters relationships offering more and needing less. This stronghold also shields her from negative influences from the outside. She becomes less affected by criticism, rejection, or other people's views. While she isn't immune to hurt, it no longer dominates her. She can face her emotions, work through them, and keep moving forward without being thrown off track. In the end, this independence allows her to shape her own life according to her desires. She takes charge of her own happiness, maintains her own peace, and governs her private emotional world. This powerful self-governance is one of the most significant changes a Sigma female can achieve. Number 4. The visionary's view. When Sigma females dry their tears, they begin to see more clearly. Suffering can make a person focus too narrowly, getting stuck in the feeling of the moment. However, once a Sigma female moves past her sadness, she can step back and view things from a wider angle. This change is powerful. Her visionary view is not just about looking ahead. It involves understanding how past, present, and future are connected. She doesn't just ignore her pain. She thinks about it deeply, asking herself, "What have I learned? How can this shape my growth? What should I do next?" This expanded outlook helps her plan wisely. She switches from just reacting to actively shaping her future. She makes plans for the long run and starts doing little things every day that line up with these plans, driving her with a purpose that moves her forward. This way of seeing things also helps her let go of what she doesn't need. She understands that clinging to old hurts, regrets, or harmful relationships only holds her back. With a clear goal in mind, she leaves behind anything that doesn't help her progress. Her clear vision also motivates those around her. People in her life, like friends, co-workers, and family, start to see her calmness and thoughtful planning. They view her not just as someone who has gotten past difficulties, but as someone who uses these challenges to grow. In the end, the visionary view gives the Sigma female an advantage. While others might get lost in minor issues, she keeps her eyes on her goals, making a plan that leads to true happiness and success. Number 5. The quiet strength of power. When Sigma females overcome their tears, they find a new way to connect. A quiet strength of power. This isn't about hiding feelings or playing tricks. It's about learning how to express themselves in a powerful yet subtle way. Quiet strength is a unique and powerful trait. It means being able to enter a room and grab everyone's attention without saying a word. For Sigma females, this strength emerges naturally once they turn their emotions into power. This quiet strength shows itself in various ways. You can see it in how they stand, shoulders back, head up, radiating confidence. It's in how they listen carefully and think before they speak, instead of responding quickly. It's in their choice of words. Thoughtful, significant, and memorable. The wonder of this quiet strength is that it often communicates more effectively than spoken words. Sigma females don't have to share every detail or justify their actions. Their behavior and presence speak volumes. This builds a sense of mystery that attracts others to them. In relationships, this quiet strength builds respect. Others realize that the Sigma female won't be pushed around or fooled. She establishes limits gracefully and maintains them with a gentle firmness. This way of interacting also benefits her in her career. Whether she's making a business deal, leading a team, or standing up for herself, her ability to project confidence and authority without seeming proud makes her stand out. Quiet strength is a sign of the Sigma female's growth. It shows she doesn't have to raise her voice to make an impact. Her mere presence is powerful enough to have a profound effect. Number 6. The growth of thoughtful openness. A surprising change in a Sigma female is her new approach to being open about her feelings. She does this thoughtfully and on her own terms. This isn't about being emotionally out of control. Instead, it's a careful way of sharing feelings that helps build trust and strengthens bonds with others. Being thoughtfully open is a powerful approach. It lets the Sigma female connect more deeply with people without giving up her strength. She realizes that showing her true feelings isn't a sign of weakness. It actually makes her relationships more genuine. This change starts with her knowing herself better. The Sigma female spends time understanding her emotions and figuring out when being open can really help. For example, she might talk about her own challenges to motivate others or share her feelings to fix a misunderstanding. The important thing is moderation. Thoughtful openness isn't about sharing too much or putting herself at risk. It's about wisely choosing the time, place, and people she opens up to. This careful choice helps her avoid being taken advantage of, while also allowing her to build meaningful relationships. In the workplace, this method makes her stand out as a leader. By being empathetic and genuine, she gains the trust and respect of her co-workers. People are attracted to her because she is both strong and approachable. In her personal life, being thoughtfully open helps her form deeper connections by letting others see her as she truly is. She creates an environment where there is mutual understanding and support. This openness not only strengthens her relationships, but also makes her life richer. In the end, the growth of thoughtful openness is a sign of the Sigma female's personal development. It shows that she has overcome her fears and insecurities, viewing her emotions as a strength rather than something to be afraid of. Number 7. The shield of self-control. When Sigma females dry their tears, they don't just handle their feelings, they master them. This mastery turns into their shield, protecting them from the ups and downs of life and helping them tackle obstacles with elegance and toughness. It all starts with knowing oneself. The Sigma female spends time learning what makes her feel certain emotions and what her emotional habits are. Instead of just reacting on the spot, she stops, thinks, and decides how to respond. This approach helps her stay composed and in control, even during tough times. Self-control isn't about hiding feelings, it's about transforming them. The Sigma female doesn't suppress her emotions, she uses them in positive ways. Anger turns into drive, sadness into deep thought, and fear into bravery. This control goes beyond just feelings. It shapes her daily habits, her way of thinking, and how she lives her life. She builds discipline, creates routines, and sets goals that match her long-term plans. She focuses on what's important and avoids things that distract her. This shield of self-control also builds her confidence. Knowing she can manage whatever life throws at her gives her a solid sense of security. She's no longer scared of failing or being rejected because she believes in her ability to adjust and succeed. Her transformation impresses others. People are attracted to her calm demeanor and respect her skill in thriving under stress. Her self-control serves as an example for those who want to lead their lives with more harmony and command. In the end, this shield isn't about concealing who she really is. It's about strengthening it. By controlling her inner world, the Sigma female creates a life filled with purpose, tranquility, and relentless advancement. Number 8. The call to fearless authenticity. When Sigma females stop shedding tears, they begin to live as their true selves, confidently and with pride. Free from the pressures of society and their own doubts, they fully accept themselves and don't feel the need to say sorry for it. This true authenticity is not about defiance, it's about being consistent. The Sigma female makes sure her actions, speech and decisions reflect her deepest beliefs and wishes. She stops seeking others' approval and focuses on what makes her happy. This change usually starts with deep reflection. The Sigma female spends time discovering what she loves, what she's good at, and what she wants her life to stand for. She questions herself, what really matters to me? What sort of life do I want to build? With these answers, she starts making decisions that show her true self. Living authentically takes bravery. It involves creating limits, turning down things that don't help her, and leaving behind situations that don't align with her values. It means holding on to her views, even when others don't agree. But the benefits are huge. Living truly attracts the right people and chances into her life. By being honest about who she is, she makes room for real relationships to grow. She encourages others to live authentically, becoming a symbol of bravery and uniqueness. This honesty also helps her grow personally. By accepting her flaws and learning from her errors, she becomes tougher and more self-aware. She celebrates her entire journey, not just her achievements. Ultimately, fearless authenticity is more than just a personal victory. It's a legacy. The Sigma female demonstrates to the world how to live boldly, without apologies, and truly. Number 9. The enduring influence of subtle actions. Perhaps the deepest change that happens when Sigma females stop crying is their ability to create a legacy of quiet influence. They don't need big actions or public praise to make a difference. Their deeds speak for them. Quiet influence starts with a purpose. The Sigma female knows that true impact comes from being genuine and consistent. She doesn't aim to impress others. Instead, she aims to motivate them by setting an example. This influence often shows in quiet but significant ways. It's seen in how she supports a friend, guides a co-worker, or lifts up her community. It's in how she handles problems gracefully and shares her knowledge with others. Her quiet influence reaches beyond her immediate surroundings. By being true to herself and chasing her goals, she encourages others to follow suit. People notice her resilience, strength, and sincerity, and start to mirror these traits in their own lives. The legacy of quiet influence is also very personal. The Sigma female doesn't care about fame or awards. She focuses on building a life she can be proud of. She judges her success not by what others think, but by her own feelings of happiness and purpose. This legacy lasts. Long after she's gone, her influence remains in the people she's affected and the changes she's initiated. Her quiet influence creates a wave of strength and motivation that spreads much further than she might have thought. In the end, the legacy of quiet influence is a tribute to the Sigma female's path. It proves that even the smallest actions, if done with purpose and honesty, can bring about deep and enduring change. Number 10. The path of continuous growth. When Sigma females dry their tears, they set foot on a path of endless growth and learning. This journey is about more than just moving on. It's about continuously evolving. Every challenge and every setback becomes a lesson waiting to be learned. Think of it like gardening. Each experience is a seed that can bloom into wisdom if nurtured with curiosity and a willingness to grow. This growth is quiet and steady. A Sigma female doesn't boast about her progress. She shows it in her daily life. Every decision is more informed, every reaction more measured. As she grows, she becomes more in tune with her needs and desires. She makes choices that align better with her true self, leading to a life filled with more satisfaction and fewer regrets. This commitment to growth not only enriches her life, but also makes her a role model for others who seek to transform their lives through continuous learning. Number 11. The gift of empowering others. One of the most remarkable transformations when Sigma females stop crying is their ability to empower others. As they build their own strength and independence, they start lifting up those around them. It's like lighting a candle. Her flame of empowerment ignites the spirits of others without diminishing her own light. Sigma females use their experiences and wisdom to guide and motivate others. They share their stories not to garner sympathy, but to show that it's possible to overcome and thrive. Whether it's through direct mentorship, leading by example, or simply offering a supportive ear, they make a significant difference in the lives of others. This sense of empowerment fosters a nurturing community that celebrates growth and resilience, inspiring more people to begin their own paths of self-discovery and personal transformation. We've come to the end of today's adventure, yet our discussion is far from over. The real power of Sigma females lies not only in their challenges, but in their ability to overcome them. Always remember, every storm eventually passes, but the things you build after it shapes your legacy. Thanks for going on this transformative journey with me. If today's video inspired you, let's keep sharing this knowledge. Subscribe to time-tested advice and be part of a community dedicated to relentless growth. I'll see you in the next video. As always, until next time.